sync audio in 3, 2, 1, sync. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Ashley! Hello! They're launching you to space, apparently.
Let me know how it goes.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power.
Ah, this
Yet
fucking
it
guy.
seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Mortal Kombat move here again. I like how getting a parasite makes you a martial artist, I guess.
What is this? I'm not used to this.
This sucks.
Leon, now!
I mean, I don't know what they did for the ritual for her, but she does seem out of it.
We just gave her a juice box and let her tire herself out.
She gave blood to the Red Cross.
Move!
Would you like a cookie? Maybe a little cookie? We placed these flame barrels in our laboratory. We don't know why we have them. So Ada takes one for the team and decides to block the liquid T-1000 parasite from getting to us.
I'm good now.
Yeah. I'm fine. I was just, you know, rough time being in that spacesuit and all. Oh, hey. Did you hear all that? Yeah.
Welcome.
Fucking apologize. How'd you shit?
Got a selection of what are you?
So, outside the room, you notice that Ada is most likely fighting Sadler. In the DLC for this game, which is called Separate Ways, it's a short DLC that takes the perspective of what Ada was doing during the Resident Evil 4 game, which includes fighting Sadler in that room, which is the hardest fucking boss in the game by a ton.
Is that all, stranger?
Anyway, I just fully upgraded my my shotgun here because I was running out of ammo, and now I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at this point, like, there's no way to get enough money to really upgrade anything else, so I think my upgrading days are over. We're too close to the end at this point. But one of the nice elements of playing this game on a second to third try is that any weapon you have, including upgrades, will stick to the weapon on any following playthroughs. So you could play it a number of times and have everything upgraded if you want.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
This is kind of the last line of defense for something. That guy just decided to pretend to fall. Oh no! These guys make you waste your ammo, but again, this clip is huge now. Striker, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
There is a door out of here that leads to an outdoor area to get a couple more supplies, but I don't really care. We're too close to the end.
What stuff?
Just me and Striker Shan, that's all I need.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
You can operate a forklift, you can do surgery.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing.
It does that thing from Dead Space 2 where it starts going towards his eye. Ashley, it's down there. Ashley. So I guess it just shoots light into your chest. Because light does kill parasites, so.
LASIK chest surgery.
I can see better than ever
How are you
before,
feeling?
I think.
$1 million bucks.
I thought you were gonna die.
No, that's your job.
Fix him up.
You fucking murderer. What? What do you mean? And blew it up. I love how friendly that warning is. Completed.
You okay?
What can I see out of my boobs
I
now?
don't know about you.
You outlived your usefulness to stab him in the back.
Hooray!
Told you I didn't need. It also says final chapter time, and that's how quickly we also dealt with the parasite problem. Took 5 minutes.
Lucky that Sadler just had the tools for that in another room.
Yeah, next door. You know what also would ruin this plan if Sadler just walked over and unplugged it?
Yeah.
Listen, just in case I need to take it out of myself, what the fuck am I talking about? We are on to the final chapter, which means we have one last thing to do. Get some payback. Not much of a boss fountain there. So we talked this whole time about how, like, what is their mission? So the idea was that they were going to send the parasites over through Ashley and slowly but surely, like, start spreading it through people within the power administration of the United States government. And eventually filling within people that were controlled by the parasites and loyal to the cause. Eventually, they would do that around the world and take over the world. That was their plan. And Ashley was going to be basically the Trojan horse for the Las Plagas.
Ah.
I don't know how well that would necessarily work, because they also talked about how loyalty to the cause has an effect on Las Plagas. They will betray them if they don't want to do it. So, like, I don't think Ashley was, you know, Team Sadler after all that shit, as far as I can tell. But maybe that's what all the ritual stuff was, like, trying to get full subjugation. I don't know. There were their faults in this plan. Plus, they all lose when the sun comes up. Okay, I did not think this through. We do have... Actually, I just reminded myself. We said we had one enemy left. But there are 2 parasites here. Ashley.
Welcome.
Don't mind me. That's why I wear the mask. So I don't bite anyone.
Got a selection of selling.
Taking a look. Last cell. See if we can get anything sell or upgrade. I don't think I have anything. I can't even afford the tactical vest.
Just how you planned.
Yep. According to plan. I can't upgrade anything, I don't think. Listen, merchant. Buddy.
Come back.
I know how this game fucking ends. I'm just gonna save here real quick. What I guess you got a point there. Wait, how do you know that this ends? Oh, you know.
I read the save.
You got a point there. Ah, shit. Thought maybe you drop an item. Oops.
Well.
Ashley, don't look. What the fuck, Leon? He made fun of me. One time. I never forgive and I never forget. Ashley is giving that, like, long look of, like, what?
Well, she's given that since the start of this whole thing. Who knows what she's thinking?
This is true. I'm so gonna beat up Leon.
I'm so gonna suplex you.
That would be hilarious. Like, she hugs you from behind around the waist, and it's just like, actually, that's sweet, but we gotta fish. We gotta do a German suplex. Yeah.
That's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
Again?
She's looking at, like, 2 pistols she has, and she drops to the ground. Okay. Wait, those are mine. God damn it. Oh no, a pinata.
Ada,
He looks really annoyed.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
If he missed, that would be so embarrassing.
Oh,
I've been better.
Some knife goes flying off the end.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliche that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your
I'll show you my
worldly
favorite
cliches.
vowel. I.
Ada, stand back.
So interesting thing about this character design, he's kind of become a combination of all of the Parasite heads at the same time. And huge weak spots. Also, fucking apostle fight going on.
just like you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's classic. So to fight this apostle, we have a whole level of doing a bunch of goofy, like, Home Alone shit to him. And we will, because he's pretty tough, actually. The only time you can damage him is if you hit him in one of his eyes, which only stay up open for temporary periods of time. So let's wait. Eat this, loser. This will stun him at least once, which should give you an opportunity to ride him like a horsey.
I was hoping he would just keep doing the slash that he does on the giant.
The problem with him is also he's got the wiggly arms, which getting through him will hit you.
How big is his reach in general?
The little tentacles aren't too bad, pretty much just underneath his body, but everything else has got a pretty solid reach, and you would imagine he hits like a truck. Also, I hate these things about this bridge. They always just fall. So the bridge isn't always available to escape from him, and you only got these two narrow paths, but we do have another Home Alone trap. Hey, buddy, I'm not going to do the same thing, I promise. Listen, let's just talk this out.
Come on, Charlie Brown. Kick the football.
It's the metal version of the Christmas Charlie Brown song. Christmas time is here. Only problem with this particular method is it sticks you to the other side of him, which if the bridge isn't there... Oh, god damn it. If the bridge isn't there, you gotta run under him, which makes you get slapped by his tentacles. Oh, he blocked me either way. So I'm gonna try to shoot him in the eye. I recommend not getting too far away from him because he does this, where he kind of goes nuts and he starts charging at you. And is hard to avoid getting hit by him. A lot of times I try to run through him, but he will chase you down.
Maybe if you jump into the ocean.
That usually fixes a lot of problems. I'm also trying to get him near this barrel so I can hit him with an explosive. Oh god, never mind.
Oh, God.
I'm still alive!
Wow.
Thank god I got full health. This is a good point to use your broken butterfly because fuck it, this is the last enemy in the game. Who cares about you saving the ammo on it? Had a poke in the eye. Like, so yeah, that jump attack is a little tough to avoid. Mobility isn't Leon's strong suit. Oh shit. Panic. I think I luckily hit the barrel at the right time because it hit his open eye.
Yeah.
Which stuns him again. Also, his eye is going like he contains a great rune.
Yeah.
The other trick is you can go on the other side of him to try to shoot him from afar. Come on, just stay up this. Oh, god damn it.
Is it randomized, or do they always do that?
They do have a timer, but they consistently fall. At this point, if you get to this side, he starts throwing shit at you. What? He just grabs it with his mouth and he just eats this. And then he leaps at you. Oh god, not again, not again. I think this is actually a pretty cool boss fight. I think it's one of the best boss fights in the game. I always like, especially games like this where they combine, like, I like boss fights where they combine, like, a puzzle element and using your environment to fight them as opposed to just blam until it's dead. As long as it's done well. See, what I'm doing right now is, if you notice I'm running on the outside, that helps you avoid the tentacles most of the time, but it is completely random. Please open your eye. Ow, what did it hit me with? I couldn't see what hit me. No. I have a feeling some Looney Tunes shit's gonna happen. I better heal. Oh, never mind. He's gonna charge here in a minute. It makes me curious now he's transformed his form. Does that mean he can't transform back to take over the world? Because this is going to make him hiding being a parasite monster a little difficult.
Yeah. Well, he was able to do the, like, scorpion tail to kill Louise.
Yeah, so maybe he can shift back. This seems just a little bit more dramatic of a transformation. Oh god, the bridge is down. Oh, bridge is open, but it's going to go down. Oh, god damn it. Right as I got up to it. Oh, open eye. Those eyes only stay open for a couple of seconds, so that's why it seems like I'm in a rush to shoot them. This is a pretty good run, though. Sometimes like, I have a really hard time hitting its eye. Shotgun, especially like the striker, is a very good part for that, because obviously the spread helps you hit.
Use this!
Ah, classic. Classic Resident Evil.
Why didn't I think of that?
Really? You're gonna make me manage at the very end? Fuck you, game. But all you gotta do is point it in his general direction and end this fight for good.
What is that?
Who shot that? Who did this? I love the big glowing item in the cinematic. That's just a part of the world. And then the more important object there, the sample.
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
My leg is cutting through my skirt.
You do know what this is.
Oh, Ada, you morally gray character. I love this touch, which happens here in a second.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
Here.
I love that, like, oh shit.
Better get a move on. See you around.
The timer's still going during the cinematic.
Yeah, that's rude.
Very cute.
Imagine we just threw it into the water.
And she goes, oh shit, gotta go. So, run over here, take Sadler's money. There's obviously nothing to spend it on at this point because the merchant's dead, but, you know, game plus. That'd be funny if at this point the bridge fell again.
Right.
God damn it. But that's not too bad. Managed to get through the boss without dying once. I think I didn't die a whole lot outside of, like, planned deaths. I think I may have died, like, 3 or 4 times.
We have to get
Tum-ty-tum.
off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
Thank God for this cave. So in old games, you'd have these timer things like this, and they'd throw enemies in your way. Like in Resident Evil 2, this exists, but you gotta like try to go through zombies too. That is a long fall, Ashley.
God.
Please, why didn't you climb down? Oh, thank you for the slow turn game. But in this case, they'd put nothing in your path outside of one thing. Jet ski! Yes, Ada set up a jet ski for us to help escape. They said, we did great in this game, so might as well enjoy the honeymoon ride of getting out of here easy. No problem. Let's go! Ah, shit.
What in the hell?
Ah, shit. Okay, never mind. That's what could happen. Let's. So I didn't die that much. That added 2 to that.
Hang on, sweetheart.
I feel so embarrassed. That's such. It's. I shouldn't have died there. So in this, they just teach you controls. Just press forward makes you go faster. Avoid the obstacles. But the final part of the game is a wave race. Oh god, the bomb went off earlier than expected. See, that's the reason that I kept on getting hit by walls of water, is that you have to press forward on the joystick the entire time. If you let go for even like half a second, you get hit by the wave. And some of it was a pressure thing, like I was just like adjusting my knuckle and it stopped it enough for me to get hit by the wave. It was bullshit, either way.
And Settler worked so hard to set up these traps for you.
Worked well, huh? It's been fired out of the island like a shark. Oh shit. What was that sound? Ow! A killer whale just. Ashley, no!
School of jellyfish, just pull her underwater.
Sounds like a great
A
idea.
jellyfish.
Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
And apparently fight the entire ocean.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
Like my heart. In my mouth.
Like you if you don't want to fall in the water again.
He watches the entire ocean creatures are following behind them. Fucking Free Willy out there to kill Leon. So that's how the game ends on Resident Evil 4. We have this very interesting ending cinematic, which gives a kind of picture book storytelling of the discovery of the Las Plagas by the villagers that lived here. Shows that they lived very innocent lives. Were very just normal farmers and things like that, but how much things changed for them. It's actually really well done. And as you notice, this is also a drawing of like children and things like that, which we never found, obviously. But this adds a certain level of tragedy to the average villagers we saw in the game. That they were good people that got completely screwed up by these parasites.
Yeah, because when you're playing the game, you don't think about them as people.
Yeah. I thought it would have been interesting to watch someone like, because everyone was already transformed, like run into a person who hasn't and is trying to survive. I guess Village kind of did that. But they did werewolves, which was fucking weird. Anyway, that was the main campaign of Resident Evil 4. What'd you think of it?
That was pretty cool.
You could tell it's that balance of like, it's creepy, but it's also goofy. Action movie fun.
I could tell if I played it, the controls would probably be a little frustrating for me, but considering most of the Resident Evils don't look like something that I would really want to play, maybe Village. This looks the most like one I would want to pick up myself.
Yeah, and honestly, that is what scares people off from playing it for the first part, is that obviously the controls are a little clunky. Whether that's by design or not is questionable. I tend to believe that like they designed that because they don't want you to be like an action game badass. They want a certain level of control difficulty to make the tension rise. Silent Hill did the same thing. Where the combat was shit, but it was kind of done for a reason.
Yeah.
But what makes me go back to this game a lot is playing it is legitimately fun. There's always a multitude of ways to do things in the game. combat is just enjoyable. The quips are fun. Leon's a fun character. Ashley's a fun character. We made them more fun.
Yeah.
You're welcome. But every time, like, it's one of those games that after I beat it, I always have these situations a year later, 2 years later, where I go, you know what? It'd be fun to play Resident Evil 4 again. It doesn't get the scares it used to, but it does get fun on subsequent playthroughs because you start getting a lot more comfortable with positions and, like, you just start getting really good at the game.
It doesn't rely on just the one thing to sell it.
Right.
There's a lot of charm to a lot of this game.
Yeah. And it's also, like, comparatively a very unique charm that was a sign of the times. You don't get games so much like this anymore.
Yeah.
But hold on before we talk. We do have one final thing to cover here. Thank you, Shinji Mikami. And Capcom, guys. No shit game.
Just so we're clear, this didn't happen.
Leon's not a real human. Oh, what's this?
Hunnigan, is that you?
Hunnigan.
Finally, the line's jack free.
Sorry about him.
No glasses.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty.
Story of my life.
You know what? If you look at Hunnigan, her smile gets a little wider.
Yeah, it does. Now, question whether that's part of her flirting or she's just at this point having fun fucking with Leon. We'll never know. All right, so we killed 1,000 enemies on the dot.
Nice.
I died 15 times. 2 of them were to the wavering. So beating it unlocks normal mode, infinite launcher, and the Matilda. The infinite launcher is a rocket launcher that never runs out of rockets. Ridiculous. And the Matilda is an automatic pistol. A very steady one. I'm not a big fan of the Matilda. That infinite rocket launcher is ridiculous. But that is Resident Evil 4. I'm most likely soon going to be coming back to this to do a little bit of a tour of some of the other features of Resident Evil 4, which includes the survival mode Mercenaries, a bit of the DLC from Separate Ways, but like I don't really like the DLC that much. The only reason I beat the DLC is that it unlocks another set of post-game weapons that I will be showing. But I'll be showing you little things that we get now at the end, and maybe a little bit of tour of some of the ridiculous powers we have at a later date. But I have to say, I had a lot of fun coming back to this. You know, LPing is something I haven't done in a very long time.
Yeah.
And question whether I still had that spark. It's always fun. I'm still me, so it's always a goofy, fun time.
No, you came back to it like you had never left.
Well, good. I had some people going like, I read some of the comments going like, man, this is taking me back to middle school. And I'm like, fuck, I'm old. But I suppose I should have assumed that. But anyway, I did want to say, Thorn, thank you for joining me on this adventure. I really do hope you had fun giving this an old college try again.
Thank you for bringing me along. It was a lot of fun. I always look forward to working on this.
All right, well, I might be here in the future doing some other stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but since I'm really kind of just doing this for fun, like there might not be like one right after this, but in the future, who knows? Might have another interesting game that I pilot on the horizon. Just see how I'm feeling.
You did open up a Patreon.
I did.
That if you folks support could go towards keeping Travis around a little more often.
Yeah, I made the Patreon specifically where all the funds are going to go towards any sort of material for either LP purposes or even like streaming purposes, whatever it is to, you know, if you find it entertaining when I game, feel free if you'd like to contribute or at least comment and things like that and let me know. I may be back in the future to do more, but I will keep you guys posted. If I'm going to keep you posted anywhere, it's going to be on Patreon. So link is in the description below, I guess.
Yeah, I'll put it there.
Cool. By the way, thank you for joining me on this Halloween LP.
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year.
Or by the time this comes out, St. Patrick's Day.
It'll be a holiday either way. That's the new rule. Either way, thanks you for joining me, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
My barrels.
Peace to my barrels.